Hello everyone, Jose J with Garcia Mobile Home University here, bringing you an educational video. So we're actually located inside of a mobile home park, about to go inside and review a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, single-wide mobile home. The reason for this video is shadowing. A lot of questions are coming in as to what do I get from the shadow coaching. We've done a lot of coachings on this, but I don't think we've actually broke it down exactly what all you get. Now, from point A to point B, we're going to be answering a lot of questions. These are your questions, which we ask you come up with as many questions as you can so that when we're driving, we're answering these for you. Now, we will go over certain things like branding, marketing, advertising, so you obviously need to know that as well. How to negotiate, how to talk to park managers. We go through a lot of things in the 4 to 5 hours. We teach you A to Z as well. But what we actually look for inside of a mobile home is what I'm about to show you. So let's go ahead and go inside this home. This is a mid-90s 3-bedroom, 2-bath. I want to say 14 by 70. Pretty sure that's what it is. So now, when you go inside, we're already in here, but the way you do it is you start from the outside, from the top to the bottom. So you check out the roof, you check for any leaks you can see. A lot of times it just depends on how, you can stand from the outside, you can't see. But it doesn't matter because you're going to check it on here anyway. So if you can show them the ceiling here, you can see there's no leaks. I mean, it's old, it needs to be painted, needs to be just, this home has been set for a few months, so obviously you can't tell. But again, you start from the top to the bottom, and there's certain things that you will be learning. Let me start from this side, and I'll just point out what I would look for. So first bedroom, again, ceiling. That's the first things that we check. Are there any leaks? Your biggest expense in a mobile home is going to be your electrical, then your plumbing, then your walls, flooring, ceiling. So you kind of have to remember that when you're checking out these certain things. And is it worth an investment? I don't know unless you're in there and you're checking it. If you don't know what you're looking for, I highly recommend handyman contractors. Bring them with you. Bring somebody who knows what they're doing, or come shadow me and learn for yourself. The windows, that would be the second as we're moving along, okay? Are there any leaks around? Anywhere the home can leak, I want to look for, which we can see there's no leaks here. It's a pretty solid home. Floors, I would check for that next. Many times you may not see damage on the outside of this wall, which would be in here, but it may be a leak that goes in between, and then you have floor damage, which we don't. Very solid home on this one here. A lot of cosmetics from what we saw. Same thing, second window, any leaks? No leaks in here on that. Then walls. What do you think? What do you think on the walls in this room? So typically you find holes all over the walls, writing, just typical tear. What it would be. We would definitely paint this whole room. Closet. Many ways to dress this up. That you have accordion doors. So that's another thing. And you hear me mention on videos is learn what things cost, the material. This will only benefit you. Spend some time at Home Depot, Lowe's. We're not advertising for them. This is just the stores that I use. Home improvement stores. What does a door cost? What is the accordion door cost for this? A window, a light. Little things like that will just give you that edge. When you are reviewing some of these deals and you can look at these things and start evaluating and pricing, it would just make you that much quicker. Let's go to the next bedroom. This is actually the bathroom. I'm going to shine a light. Obviously there's no electrical in here, so if you can come in here and show them, from what I can see, toilet looks good, tub looks in great shape, the vanity looks semi-new, something that we would dress up. Obviously new mirror. The floors look fine. I checked them out, so good to go on that. So again, cosmetics on there. Middle room. Again, top to bottom, no leaks. You would see spots from time to time, and if you do see a spot, obviously whether it's fresh or not, I would check on the floor at that point. If the leaks down, they can only go one place, right? Straight to the floor. So you want to check. But I would just make it a practice to just walk around the room. If you start feeling that bouncy, that should not be happening. And the problem doesn't get better over time. So even if that floor, it doesn't have a hole, but it's got that bounce, it's probably enough to where you need to go in and check it out. Window, same thing. Window seals, go ahead and check behind it. Walls, obviously, a lot of little holes, little damaged scratches, and they could use a paint job. So pink is not going to work. Closet behind you. Biggest thing in the closet is checking for the ceiling. And as you can see, it has been addressed at one point. So there were damages. So I would check for that floor and make sure that no damages were done there. If they are, you have to replace it. Okay. light fixtures, it's, you know, cosmetics, little things. You can get one for $8 at Home Depot. So moving along, this whole flooring, I mean, you know, as an investor, it'll leave it up to you. I'll always say stay within budget, make it presentable, but don't over rehab. Look at your surroundings. What are these mobile homes around you know, have in their homes? You can see ones that have sold. This floor right here, I would take it apart and just put brand new vinyl, just because it would be easy. I mean, they try to do a good job, but you can see the matching is not going to work. So, I mean, that goes for the hallway as well. I use carpet, that's indoor, outdoor carpet in the bedrooms, vinyl in every other section. That includes the laundry, bathrooms, kitchen. A lot of times we'll use carpet in the living room. Many times it'll be vinyl as well. So it just depends. You can see this ceiling here at one point had leaking, some type of problem. This is all mud and not the best of job, of course, so, but you know that, you know, it got addressed, or so we hope. So we would definitely check on something like that, check the roof, but make sure, and if it is sealed, go ahead and dress it up a little better than that. Paint the ceiling. You know, if you see some of my other videos, you'll see that the ceiling, painting the ceiling alone will give this whole room a whole different look. So that, walls, I typically don't paint over wood. I just like the look of it, but these are kind of damaged to the point where they need it. Window units, very common in mobile homes, but they're also very common in leaking. That's just, you know, I have yet to see a window unit that doesn't leak somehow or another. So that's something to, you know, keep an eye on. Definitely between, again, as you can see, there's a gap. Very likely water goes in here. No damages can be seen on the inside, but the damages are in between and will make it to the floor. So again, check around that, check around these window seals. The door, we noticed that when we were coming in, again, just somewhere else it can leak, and that shouldn't be happening. So there's water damage, okay? Let's go to the last bedroom, go to the kitchen. No major damages in here. A lot of cosmetics. Ceiling, I didn't see any leaks, any damages. The walls, definitely, we need to get rid of this. Cabinets are a nightmare. They're just nasty. Definitely need to be treated for mold, which is what you see on it. Treated for mold and then re-primed, repainted. Biggest issue there is make sure you get rid of that mold. That's a health hazard, so you do not want to be messing with that. All of this can be painted again. Third bedroom, carpet needs to go yesterday, so it is awful condition. And here it is, the breaker box. One of the biggest things you need to be looking for. We see a couple breakers missing, so that's a red flag, but it's not a deal breaker just yet. We will get our handyman in here, a contractor, to check that out, make sure no wires were actually pulled out of there, and we should be fine. Behind you, that wall, I don't know what is happening there, but that whole wavy, I mean, it just has to go. Replace that wall, paint over it, maybe the ceiling. We see a couple of spots that are kind of coming down, and it could just be from, you know, period of time it's sitting. So a couple little things here, but again, nothing major that we're seeing. Then there's one more bathroom behind you, so no major damages in here. I will step out and let you come in here, but ceiling looks good in here. The toilet, check around the toilet. That's another area that can leak. This floor has definitely been fixed over and over and not properly, as you can see. You know, you see that this a lot in mobile homes where a floor starts getting soft, and instead of trying to tear it up and fixing it properly, people just put wood over wood. That's not the way to fix this, so that will need to be addressed. All right, that's not how you build a shelf. Okay, again, another window unit. But anyway, this is about what we do thoroughly. You know, we'll go in a little more detail. Again, there'll be questions as you're here with me. You're by my side. You'll be pointing at certain things. You can ask me prices on things. I've spent enough time at Home Depot, Lowe's, and other home improvement stores, and this is something that, again, you need to do. But it's just about how to being able to evaluate your mobile home, being able to come in and decipher, is this a good deal? Is it not? What are the things that I need to look for? Okay, many things you will be taught on this shadow coaching. So remember, October 10th will be the first one. Send us an email. That's a j@garciamhu.com. Visit our sites. You know, we got a lot of changes coming still, but stay tuned for also webinar is October 20th. So 10 days after, we'll have a first webinar for October. And again, a lot of changes. So till next time, thank you for watching.